guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Thank you for finding me. I was just pulling some cards for myself actually, and I was given the message that I need to share what is coming out in them, and that it's a collective energy. It's not just mine. It's never just mine. And that this one is important for you guys too. Now, usually, a lot of times when I experience things or I go through some sort of growing experience or, excuse me, throat chakra, it's about speaking your truth. Because it's part of my job to help people and to pass on the information that I experience in order to help others. Typically, the energy of this or the experience of this will come into your field within the next 3 days or in the next week or whatever. You know, even that is a little bit too specific, but for some of you, it's those cycles. You know, you're experiencing things a couple of days after me or a week after me, or even though these readings are timeless. So no matter when it is that you're watching this, don't pay attention to the date, because at some point, whenever you're watching this is when it's most important for you. Okay, so they're letting me know that I need to share this with you guys because it's something that's coming up or will be coming up within. Some of you are on the same timeline as me too, and so this happened, you know, a couple of days ago for you, and resonating and having the resonance with it and the validation for it today is really important for whatever kind of decision you're trying to make or whatever it is. Okay, so that's the lead in. Take it as it resonates for you. If it's not applying today, there's a reason you were guided to this, and there are seeds that are being planted because there's upcoming energy too that you're going to refer back to this and say, oh, that's what she was talking about. Okay, so if you have never been here before, you don't know me, I get messages through music too. So I have my music on right now, and they had me turn on the Michael Jackson radio station. And I tried. I do that very often. It's Michael Jackson comes in a lot. And so I actually tried, and I said, no, how about if we do something different this time? And I was thinking about, oh, bless me. I was asking for a different one. I was like, how about we do something different, blah, blah, blah. And it just kept coming back to Michael Jackson. So there's a specific message in this one, actually. The first song that's on is, he just keeps saying over and over again, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? And I feel like that's validation for people specifically. It may be a message specifically for someone who needs validation that this message is for them, and just draws them in by saying, oh, my name is Annie, or my mother's name is Annie, or I'm involved with somebody who's named Annie, or I just watched Annie yesterday on TV. And so I don't feel like there's any more message in it than that Annie, are you okay? I just needed to translate that. And even as I say that, the song's going off. So that's the only thing that was important in that song. I also am a Holy Fire Reiki master teacher, and I infuse all of my readings with Reiki. This one especially, I needed to point out to you guys that I did sit here for a little while ahead of time before I turned on the camera and sent some Reiki. So if you get nothing else out of the video, it may be that you're needing to receive that healing and that Reiki energy and the support from that. So all you have to do is set the intention, open yourself up, and receive. Okay. All right. So I really want to get into this with you. It feels like there is a decision needing to be made. There is a question that you have. So at this point, it's like, ask the question. I need direction on something. There's a choice. It feels like there's a choice. And that's what I kept hearing ahead of time too, is there's some sort of choice or a decision or an option that has presented itself in your life or will be presenting itself in your life that is really going to shake things up and shift things a little bit or a lot. And you're having a hard time knowing which way to go, and the clarity isn't quite there. All the pieces of the puzzle are not together just yet. Okay, so know that. But getting guidance on this opportunity or this new person in your life, or this new relationship, or whatever it is for you guys. I'm actually going to pull a couple more specific cards for what this question is, or what this opportunity is for some of you individually, what one of the options could be. But across the board, you all are getting the same answer. Whatever this opportunity is, whatever this decision is that you're trying to make, it has real potential for growth. It's meant for your growth. So, and I always say it's either the right decision or the wrong decision, but either way, it's going to be the right decision. So just trust that no matter what you decide, this is really, and I think that you know deep down that this experience is meant to be part of your path, and it is meant for your growth. Your growth as an individual, your growth as a contributor, or someone who provides to the collective and things like that. It is also meant to increase your wealth. Specifically, for some of you, it's about your financial stability. It is about finances too, in relation to your self-confidence. So whatever this is going to contribute to your self-confidence too. So if this is a situation, an opportunity, and it feels uncomfortable, but there's something that you want to say to create a boundary and stand up for yourself, even though it's not like I have this new job opportunity and, that's the question I'm asking about. There is this situation that's come into my life, and someone, was projecting on me or whatever it was, and I really feel the need to stand up for myself, and I'm wishy-washy and I'm kind of back and forth. I really feel like it's time for me to stop the pattern of this and blah, 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 but it's really hard for me to face this person or to stand up for it. It's always exploded, blah, 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 blah. Know that this situation is meant for your growth. It is part of your path, and it's an important one. This definitely feels like an important step on your path in order to build your confidence. So just know that it will be a success. The choice that you make is the right choice towards your success. It's either a blessing or a lesson. And embracing both of those is really important for you right now, okay? The other card, the second one that came out is Spirit, which is Angels of the Four Directions. Now, in reverse, it doesn't mean that your angels aren't around you. There are 4 angels that are associated with this card, and in reverse, it's referring to 2 of them, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. So for some of you, it is definitely about speaking your truth. I had that throat chakra stuff going on too, but it is about speaking your truth and standing by your intuition and just in your knowing and in your intuition and speaking your truth. Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel are the perfect angels to help you with that confidence. Archangel Michael is there to help you feel safe and grounded and secure and protected. And Archangel Gabriel is the messenger and is the one who's there clearing your throat chakra. They're telling me too, I'm having deja vu right now. They're telling me too that the Reiki that's present in this reading, Reiki is also present in my voice. So if you know that, and if you trust the power of your voice and you trust the intention of your heart, what comes out through your voice and the expression of that is divinely guided. There's something that he's telling you that you need to trust your voice. Trust your voice, because this truth is I just heard going to set you free, and is coming from a place of the divine. Again, he's saying that. But he's the messenger, and he's the one to call on to empower you to come from that space. If you're worried about not hurting somebody, or I have a similar situation going on right now, that I have a job opportunity, and there is something in, the way that my schedule works that I really would like to hold on to, because I find there's so much benefit in my life to keep that part of my schedule, but I don't want it to hurt my chances for the job and blah, blah, blah. But I do feel like honoring that part of my schedule and the way that I take that time for myself, that part of my schedule, I do believe that it's valuable and will contribute to my role in that job. Now, it's about trusting that knowing, and telling the person that I'm interviewing with that that's how I feel, regardless of the fear that it may affect her decision. It's about knowing that I'm on the right path. So if it's the right decision or the wrong decision, it's always the right decision. So if I get the job, it's the right thing. If I don't get the job, it's the right thing also. And I came from a place of authenticity and speaking the truth of who I am and what I believe, and that's what they need from me anyway. So if the job is right for me, it's going to be right for me because I expressed exactly who I was. So Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael are there to help you to do that. And it's going to lead to really, really beautiful connections. And, you know, if you're trying to speak your truth to a friend or to a coworker or to, you know, whoever, your parents or whoever it is, it really is going to lead to a better connection with them. Even if it means that they don't approve of the decision that you're making, there's something uneven and unbalanced in your connection as it is right now because you're not able to fully be yourself, and neither are they. There's something codependent in the connection, and so you're actually enabling them. When you stand by your truth, when you speak your truth, it's really helping to establish and call in the relationships who honor that and who support your growth. It's also going to help support your creative expression, is what I'm seeing too with all of this, the artwork and stuff that they're doing. There's some sort of partnership that's going to be like a really, really divinely guided partnership that's going to come from this that you weren't expecting because of you being in your truth. It's magnetizing those kinds of people to you who support you in all that you do and are actually going to help to foster that and to help you grow. And, you know, this decision, this situation is helping to remove this victim mentality. It's actually helping to free you. You are freeing yourself. It's removing any kind of attachments that you have to other people or situations or to the past that are based off of needing someone else to save you, needing someone else to attaching to someone else in order to be dependent on them in a way that is draining to you, that it's not an empowered kind of support, because it's okay to depend on other people. It's okay to ask for help. And one of the things that I was going to say that I was getting from this card here is that one of the decisions that some of you are trying to make is I'm trying to decide if I should reach out and ask for help. Empowering yourself and asking for help is a really brave thing to do, and it's a very authentic thing to do. To know that, you know, sometimes it's asking your angels for help. Sometimes your angels are going to lead you to the people who need help. But some of you, you're severing the cord from having been guided to people who support you but want to keep you dependent on them. When you ask for help, it should be to people who support and help extract the ability inside of you to find the answers within yourself and to help you grow into that empowered, confident place. And to not just keep you dependent on them for all of the answers and for all of that. They should be the support network that empowers you. This choice that you're making in order to sever ties, or for some of you, it's about taking advantage of a new opportunity coming in. For some of you, it's about severing ties to old connections that you feel are holding you back and you feel you have to get permission from in order to move forward. And it's kind of like this, it's a binding agreement and detachment, it's codependent relationships. It's helping you to Move out of that victim mentality to empower you and create partnerships that continue to empower you and to foster who you are as an individual, while at the same time you provide to the collective experience to it's moving into a more supportive environment. And it really is going to help to remove this stuck energy. It's like you've been stuck in the mud for a while now. And it's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And it was just this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And it just was mirroring the insecurity in you and the lack of confidence and the energy of lack. So whatever situation this is, there's something there. There's an energy of lack and not having confidence in yourself that you have what it takes to move forward and to make those decisions and to trust your intuition. This is really helping to solidify that self-confidence and safety. And I just hear faith over fear. Let me listen to the song real quick. You got to be starting something. You got to be starting something. You want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. There's something that you've been putting a lot of energy into, and you're worried about the fact that, and I did a video on this yesterday, it was mentioned in the video yesterday too, that something that you put a lot of time and effort and energy into and put your heart into is, it's like you're worried that it's coming to an end because it's not growing. It's this stop, start, and stop, start. And I feel like the decision that you're making is, do I give that up and shift over to this? And I don't know that it's that black and white. There is definitely a gray area in the middle where the idea of putting all of you and all of your eggs into one basket and putting all of your energy into this, either this one person or to this job or to this creative endeavor, a passion of yours, putting all your energy into that and wanting the result to be like fully supporting you in that way, is too much. It's not all or nothing. It's not all or nothing. Like if I shift and I decide to go in a different direction, or if I take this job over here, or if I start dating over here, does that mean that I'll never have any other connection to this person over here, or that the influence and the work that I put in to that relationship or to that job is wasted? You know, it could be shifting careers completely. But what it's going to do is you're not moving away from your passions. You're not moving away from the love and the work that you've put into those areas. You're bringing some of those along with you, and you're giving those things space to breathe and to expand and grow on their own the way that they're supposed to. The attention that you're putting into them was too codependent, and there was too much resistance, and there was too much trying there. And so when you release that trying and you just surrender to some sort of new thing that you're being guided to, or some of you have been resisting just going out and getting a job, and because you feel like that means giving up on your passions and making your passion your income and your job itself. But what it's doing, your intuition is guiding you to that, because the relief and being able to earn the money in a way that is sure and flowing in is going to make space for the creative energies to grow, and for your passions for the universe to come in and help them to grow in a much easier way. There's way less trying in that way. You shift your attention this way a little bit and just say, I've placed all of my desires over here, and now I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to let them grow while I focus over here, because they are not mutually exclusive. If you turn this way and let's say you get another job, the connections that you make at this other job are actually helping to foster the growth of these passions that you have, and the art that you're wanting to do, or and whatever the artistic, whatever the inspirational expression is. And because those are able to grow, it's going to contribute to your role and to these new connections that you're making over there. You are actually helping all of those people too, in a way that provides growth for everyone. And it's this really beautiful synergy and partnership between the two worlds, which are not as separate as what you think. It has to do with relationships and stuff too. So moving forward and deciding to open yourself up to companionship and to growth and things like that, to other people is not the worst thing in the world, because those people are meant to guide you to new friends also, and new community. And if you start dating this other person over here and decide that putting all of your energy and trying to let go of this other person over here, trying so hard to let go, is actually what's keeping you stuck there, and healing what it is that stops you from letting them go, and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you just need to turn and do and open yourself up to the possibility of another person in your life or companionship or whatever it is. And what they're doing is you're releasing the hold in this area and making it easier to let go of this situation or this person over here by not focusing on it at all, and allowing the flow and the love to release that. And these people or this person over here is going to show you some of the reasons why it was hard for you to let go over here. This new person, if you start dating again, may show you a pattern in you that you've been trying to see and you've been trying to let go of. It's just that focusing on this person and focusing the energy on, even if it means I've been trying to let go, but then all of your focus goes to that person and that relationship and letting go of that relationship. And the more energy you put towards this trying, the more it actually stays there and it stays present, and you're just going to have to keep trying and trying and trying. So your focus is on that, but it's not showing you the right things. It's not showing you the reason that it's hard to let go. So you turn this way, start dating, open yourself up to whatever it is, and it's going to show you where the resistance was in order to clear that within yourself. This situation over here is going to start to feel better, and you're not going to feel so tied to it. And there's not going to be as much heartbreak there. You're not going to feel that heartbreak anymore. Does that mean that this person that you start dating again is your forever person? Putting the expectation and all the eggs in that basket is one of the patterns that you're needing to sever, that you're needing to separate yourself from. Are you attaching to people out of codependency because you're looking to get your needs met by one person? They may be showing you that, but they also may be leading you to a group of people who are going to help to extract a lot of different things in your personality. It may be that this one person leads you to a group of people who meet every single Sunday and they're on a bowling league or something like that. That's specific for somebody. It's like they lead you to bowling, and even though the relationship with them, the romantic relationship with them doesn't work out, you end up still bowling with this team, and it's this group of people who you realize you didn't realize that you needed, and they end up, this person fills this need, this person fills this need, this person fills this need, and as a collective group, you're able to express yourself in a different way than you ever were before. And so it's not all the eggs in one basket, it's all the eggs in many, many, many different baskets, and you're learning how to have this person identity in many different areas of your life and bring it all together into one picture by having many different, and embracing all the aspects of yourself. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, especially not with one person. So you do have to have areas of your life that are different, and you have to foster and put the energy into many different areas of your life. So making sure that you are still doing the things that you're passionate about. If this is about a job, still doing the things that you're passionate about, but you're relieving the expectation that you have to do it for money. Just do art just for art's sake, because that's an expression of you. that needs to be expressed from within you. And then there's family, and then there's friends, and then there's romantic, and then there's expressive, or whatever it is. You have to make sure that you are collaborating with all the different expressions of you that deserve your time and energy, and fitting in the time for all of those. So one thing should never take up all of your time, and then you're struggling to fill in all of these other things. It's always going to create resistance in your life. It feels like that this situation, whatever it is helping to foster your ability and for the freedom for you to be fully you and experience the expression of you in many different areas. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an extended reading for this one too, okay? I've given a couple of examples. For some of you, it's about a relationship. For some of you, it's about a job. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about what the question is, what this situation is. And it's going to be a little bit more specific towards and looking more at the energy of what this path is and where you're being steered, and what the situation is for you individually. So, and if it's about a relationship, we're going to get a little bit more details about what this relationship is meant to show you, whatever the opportunity is coming in. We're going to focus in a little bit more about that opportunity specifically. Besides all of this and what it's bringing to you, we're going to focus a little bit more on some more details about what that is for you, okay? So if you're interested in that, click on the link down in the box below. If not, if you guys would like to go and book a private reading with me or explore this for yourself, that information is also down in the box below. I love you. I love you. I love you. Talk to you guys soon.